Hey Bougie click. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that resonates with so many of us, generational curse breakers, how familiar spirits sneak back into your life. Have you ever felt trapped in a cycle of behaviors or traumas that seem to echo through your family history? Whether it's addiction, tumultuous relationships, or emotional turmoil, these patterns can feel like an unbreakable chain. But what if we told you there's a deeper connection at play? We'll unpack the concept of repetition compulsion, discuss the significance of understanding our family history, and shed light on how these unseen forces can affect our choices and relationships today. So, if you've ever wondered about the hidden influences steering your life or if you're the black sheep trying to forge a new path, stick around.
I'ma make you a fan.
Generational curse breakers, how familiar spirits sneak back into your life. In the grand tapestry of human experience, there exists a curious interplay between the supernatural and the psychological. Enter the realm of familiar spirits, those elusive entities that some believe can attach themselves to individuals or families, perpetuating a cycle of behaviors and traumas that echo through generations. Picture this: a family plagued by addiction, destructive relationships, or emotional instability. These patterns are not merely the products of poor choices or bad luck, they are often seen as manifestations of generational curses, the handiwork of familiar spirits that refuse to let go. Familiar spirits and their influence. A familiar spirit is often characterized as a supernatural entity that influences or inhabits a person, acting as a silent puppet master behind the scenes of one's life. These spirits are thought to latch onto families, weaving a complex web of issues that can include everything from substance abuse to chronic relationship dysfunction. The impact of these spirits can be so profound that they create a ripple effect, where each generation grapples with the ghosts of the past either consciously or unconsciously. The black sheep of the family. Now, let's introduce the black sheep of the family, the one who bravely decides to break away from the cycle of dysfunction. This individual may appear to be the beacon of hope, steering clear of the familiar traps that ensnared their forebears. But here's where it gets juicy: despite their best efforts to forge a new path, they often find themselves unwittingly drawn into similar situations. Enter repetition compulsion, a psychological phenomenon that could make even the most skeptical soul raise an eyebrow. Understanding repetition compulsion. Repetition compulsion is a fascinating quirk of human behavior where individuals unconsciously seek out situations that mirror their past traumas or unresolved conflicts. It's as if the psyche is saying, "Hey, remember that pain? Let's do this again." This drive to replicate past experiences stems from a deep-seated desire to master or resolve those conflicts. But, spoiler alert, it rarely results in the tidy resolution one might hope for. Instead, it often leads to a frustrating cycle of reliving the very issues one sought to escape. Childhood influences on adult relationships. Let's break this down a little further. Even if you don't inherit specific behaviors or predispositions, like the classic family curse of gambling or drinking, you may still be profoundly influenced by your upbringing and the relationships you were exposed to. The patterns formed in childhood can shape your adult life in ways that are almost invisible. It's a classic case of the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, except in this scenario, the tree may be harboring a particularly troublesome spirit. Attraction to chaos. Imagine growing up in a household where emotional outbursts and volatile relationships were the norm. You might not have inherited your parents' penchant for drama, but the emotional landscape you navigated as a child can set the stage for future relationships. The black sheep, in their quest for normalcy, may inadvertently attract partners who replicate the chaos they sought to escape. It's an uncanny phenomenon, akin to a moth drawn to a flame, despite the burn it knows all too well. Inherited trauma and its effects. Trauma does not always need to be directly experienced to manifest in the form of repetition compulsion. It can also be inherited through epigenetics, where individuals may carry the emotional burdens of their ancestors, leading them to unconsciously seek out certain types of relationships or behaviors. Even those who have never witnessed addiction or other detrimental patterns can still find themselves affected by these invisible threads of generational trauma. For instance, individuals adopted as infants often display traits or behaviors mirroring those of their biological parents, whom they have never met, or may unknowingly gravitate towards similar personalities in their relationships. This complex interplay between inherited trauma and personal behavior underscores the profound impact of familial history on individual choices, illustrating how the echoes of the past can resonate through the lives of subsequent generations. The connection between familiar spirits and repetition compulsion. The crux of the matter is that familiar spirits and repetition compulsion are intricately linked. The influence of these spirits can create an environment where certain behaviors flourish, and when the black sheep attempts to break free, their past traumas can manifest in unexpected ways. It's a twisted dance of influence and choice, where the past refuses to be silenced, and the future remains an echo of what once was. The importance of awareness and healing. So, what's the takeaway here? Understanding the dynamics of familiar spirits and repetition compulsion is crucial for anyone looking to break free from generational patterns. Awareness is the first step toward healing. Recognizing these invisible influences can empower individuals to make conscious choices rather than falling victim to the whims of the past. It's about rewriting the script, not just for oneself but for future generations who may also feel the weight of those familiar spirits. Understanding family history. This phenomenon highlights the crucial importance of understanding one's history and origins. Our past, including the experiences, struggles, and triumphs of our ancestors, plays a significant role in shaping our identity and influencing our present behavior. By delving into our roots, we gain insights into the patterns and dynamics that have governed our family systems over the years. The dangers of family secrets. Moreover, the concealment of family secrets can often lead to more harm than good. While families may believe that keeping certain truths hidden protects their loved ones or preserves peace, the reality is that such secrets can create an environment of distrust and confusion. When critical aspects of our history are obscured, it can perpetuate cycles of pain and misunderstanding. Breaking generational curses. This lack of transparency becomes an obstacle when individuals seek to break generational curses, negative patterns or behaviors that are passed down through families, because without a clear understanding of what those patterns are and their origins, it's challenging to address and change them. Furthermore, recognizing familiar spirits, recurring themes or issues that manifest within a family lineage, requires a thorough exploration of shared experiences and histories. Only by acknowledging and confronting these hidden truths can individuals hope to heal and create a more positive legacy for future generations. Embracing one's history. Embracing and understanding one's history is not merely an academic exercise, it is a vital step towards personal and familial growth. By facing the truths, both good and bad, families can foster resilience, break free from damaging cycles, and cultivate a deeper sense of connection and understanding among members. Conclusion: the dance of influence. In conclusion, the interplay between familiar spirits and repetition compulsion is a complex dance that deserves our attention. It challenges us to confront the unseen forces at play in our lives and encourages us to seek out healthier paths. So, whether you believe in spirits or not, take a moment to reflect on the patterns in your own life. Are you the black sheep, striving to break free, yet finding yourself caught in the same old narrative? Understanding these dynamics may just be the key to unlocking a brighter, more liberated future. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of generational curses and the influence of familiar spirits. If you found this discussion enlightening, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your experiences and insights on breaking free from these cycles. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Together, we can continue exploring these vital topics and empower each other to rewrite our stories. Remember, awareness is the first step to healing, and every journey begins with understanding. Until next time, keep seeking the truth and embracing your unique path. Stay strong, and don't forget, you have the power to break the chains of the past. What do you think? Has a familiar spirit snuck back in your life after you broke a generational curse? Let me know in the comments section. Stay bougie. Follow and support me. All links in bio. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check description for more info. New episodes every day.